Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy Strider is back with another one, as you guys can see. Here to talk to you about a deck profile, a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan deck profile from Awakening Pulse. This is BT1 only. It does not include BT2 Blazing Aura, which will be coming out here next month, here on May the 10th. I'm pretty sure that you can make a more powerful, better quality, more valuable, more emotionally satisfying, and a marvelous deck here with the newer cards that will be coming out pretty soon to enhance this deck. But as of right now, I want to show off what I'm currently running here with this one, and I'll talk to you about battle cards, leaders, extra cards. We're going to have some fun in it. All right, let's be the chicken and let's dive inside that gravy. Okay, inside that DQ gravy sauce here. Let's just dive right into it, guys. All right, so with this one, guys, so with this leader, front side up, when attacks, draw one. You have 4 life or less. You're going to draw one. You're going to flip this card over. Right off the back, boom, you're booming. When you awaken Super Saiyan 2 form, ready to kick some butt. You're going to swing. You're going to draw one card. Active battle, place one card from your energy in your drop. You get a 15k combo for the battle. Not too bad. Pretty cool stuff. So let's talk about the battle cards. As you guys can see, we have draw power with the deck with a Son Goku. You play it, draw one. Simple and easy, not too hard. This is not a card you're going to attack with. I highly recommend you don't do that. And it has a 5k combo cost here to it. Then we have Son Gohan, a searcher. All this is before. It's just used as a searcher. Top three cards in your deck. You look at something that's 5 or less. With Saiyan trait, you're gonna add a card from your hand. You're gonna place the rest at the bottom of your deck in a random order. Not too bad. Searcher. We have a super combo here for pretty much you have 4 of them. You're going to always play a super combo with your deck. Be playing King Vegeta. Sadly enough to say, you cannot search for King Vegeta. It'll be nice that you can, but the game designers have did this purposely so you wouldn't be able to search for a super combo within it. Now in Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters, I think it may be a little bit different here. It may be a little bit differently from that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is a 7-drop. I think in Dragon Ball Super Card Game Masters, super combos are definitely less than 7 for sure. But when you use a super combo offensively on your opponent's turn and get an additional 10k to it, it does not draw anything, but you do get an additional 10k to it, so making it 20 at that to whatever you already have. So playing online with this card, I love using it like one of them. Let's say my opponent's swinging at me with 35k, and I love using this card, just discarding one card from my hand on my opponent's turn. I'm at 40, he's at 35. Really cool stuff, really good card. Now, the next card we have Android 18. This is something you're going to play late game. It is not something you're playing early game. Draw one, discard one. When attacks, 6 or less, you're going to draw one. You're going to draw one card. So typically, how I play it is that when I got 6 or more energy, play it that same turn, drawing one. I'm drawing 2 cards essentially, and I'm cycling out one. That's amazing to me. Really good stuff, and it can potentially help you wipe the board a bit because it has 20k attack power. Really good card. Another card I wanted to show that goes in conjunction with that is Hercule. This card works very well with cycling out cards. You play this early game, has a 10k combo cost to it, so that's really good. 15k power, not too bad. Again, this is early game pressure. This card must attack whenever possible. It has to attack whenever it possibly can. So when it attacks, draw one, discard one, using this to cycle cards, and it goes hand in hand with this next card, Vegeta. So when you play Vegeta, 4-drop, you're going to draw one. No, you're not drawing a card. You're going to add one card from your drop that is 3 or more, and you're going to place in your energy in rest mode. That's what that Hercule comes in for. I think playing that card is essentially pretty good. So drawing Hercule somewhat on your first turn or within your hand, I think that's a pretty good card to have. Drawing this card also during your first turn is a pretty good card to have as well. So you want to cycle out your cards, and maybe having a card that's like maybe definitely that's 3 or more that you want to put in your drop area so you can take advantage of Vegeta's effect. Because if you do not have anything that's 3 or more in your drop, the effect does not go off. You did not get it. You don't get the effect doesn't activate. Then there's an active main that kind of helps out. It supplements a little bit, maybe for a second Vegeta. They'll probably come out in the field maybe by turn 5 or 6 or more. You discard 1 card from your hand. You choose one of your opponent's battle cards, 2 or less. You get to put KO it. Not too bad. Could be a little bit better. Overall, this is a pretty good card. It's definitely a staple for green for sure if you're vamping up energy. You're playing an energy vamp deck, I highly recommend you put this card in it. Within any, it's a staple for green for sure. It's a staple for green. Gohan, you play it, 5 drop, 30k tap power, got the pressure on the board, has a 10k combo cost, not too bad, pretty good. You're going to pop something that's 4 or less, really good stuff, not bad at all. We have a Turles, pressure, 3 drop, not 3 drop, 5 drop, excuse me, 30k, 55k combo cost here to it. It's a little bad, critical, real good. You play it, again, something has to be 3 or more from your drop, goes in your energy, and that same turn. This one, what makes this card good and maybe a little bit better than Vegeta is that the card doesn't go in rest mode. The card you put from your drop into your energy, that goes active. So this card actually is really, really good. I'm playing this at 3. I would say don't play up to maybe 2 or 3 in this deck. That's just me. That's how I feel about it. It's just preferential of card choice that I chose. I think it works out well for me. Paying that at 4, I think it's a little bit too much. 3, not too bad. It's not too bad. Trunks as a blocker, probably one of the best blockers for Gohan. Don't get me wrong. There's a Android 16 blocker. It's a 6 drop, and it blocks. And once it dies, you get to play a Gohan that is a 6 drop. The one I'm going to be looking at next, and you get to play it for free. But this one, if this one dies, you're taking the top card of your energy, top card of your deck, and putting it in your energy in active mode. Pretty good stuff. Not too bad of a blocker. Does what you need to do. And the card I was just telling you guys about, this Gohan, this Gohan restores your life. It rejuvenates your life. Okay, it's rejuvenation. Okay. Like the Namekians here, growing another arm, you're just going to be, adding more cards to your life. Add the top card of your deck to your life. This card is not bad. It's pretty good. Comes in support. I've seen people, or at least I played against people online when they paid at least 4 copies of the card. They're playing 4 Gohans. 4 of these Gohans, and they have to be playing 4 of those Android 16s. The Android 16, again, is a 6 drop blocker. When it dies, you play this card for free from your drop, and it's really cool. I think it's pretty good. It's a different take on the deck. It's definitely a different take, and it can help you out and benefit you. All right. So also, I want to talk about this Tien Shinhan. You play it. You're self-sabotaging here a bit. You're going to take a card from your life. So it's a self-awakener, and you're going to pop something that's 4 or less. This card is very important. Not bad at all. Very, very important. Very important. If it said you get to take 2 cards from your life, I think that would have been good. That would have been probably even better. Okay. All right. And so now let's talk about the win conditions of the deck. The true win conditions of the deck is your Brawly BR. This is probably my favorite green super rare win condition staple of all greens. I highly recommend you play it. They're playing this card at 7. This card costs like $7 here for it. I can see why. This card is there's a new sale that's going to be coming out. I think this card's still better than that sale. That's just my opinion. I think it's better. You're playing it, draw power, bull removal, and it swings twice. Has a conditional dual attack to it. When it attacks, you swing it to active mode. Really good stuff. It does what I needed to do. 45k attack power. Not bad at all. Gohan, another cool card. Playing this at 1. You should play no more than 2. You don't need 3 of these in your deck. You don't need them. You just need 1 or 2. Play it. Discard a card. You're popping everything on the field that's 5 or less. Really, really good stuff. Strong card. Very, very strong. Very strong. Okay. Then we have Android 17, 18. This is a really good card too. If you're playing your Android deck like Android 17, 18, this card should go in it. Double strike. Play it. Popping something that's 3 or less. 3 or less. A play cost of 3 or less. That's good. Right off the bat, that's good. If it said 4, that would have been amazing. That would have been amazing. But 3 or less, that's not bad. It's not bad for what the card can do. It's not bad at all. 40k attack power, 6 drop at that. That's a pretty good card. Really, really good card. Overall good card. Extra cards in the deck. We have Destructive Strength. You need 4 of these. You need 4 of them right off the bat. Okay, this one vamps up energy. Add a card from the top of your deck to your energy. Boom. Boom. From the top of your deck to your energy. Boom. Booyah. Okay. We're playing Big Bang Attack. This one, 6 or more, you can reduce it by 1. You placing 1 card from your energy into your drop. And you get to pop something that's 5 or less. This card is for emergency use only. You're using it for an emergency. I'm not using it more than that. Only emergency use only. I think this card is really good. It's really strong. And, don't get me wrong. There is a side of me that don't like discarding my energy. How I justify it is that if I have at least 12 energy or 14 or more energy or more, you just need to get the 8 energy to get to be able to use all your cards you need to have. Really, typically. So those additional, like the 4 additional set of energies that you could probably get rid of, great. So that's when I'll probably use it. I only use it in emergency, desperate situations, in times of necessity. That's when I use it. Same thing with Instant Kamehameha. Does the same thing. Discard the energy. It boosts up one of your leaders or battle cards with 15k power, and that's for active battle. Your turn in theirs. And then we have Gigantic Meteor. This one could work out a little bit better, and I may end up kind of swapping this out. I'm just playing 1 energy to boost up one of my cards for 15k power for the battle. And if I have 6 or more energy in late game, it works out even better. And it gets a additional 10k power to it, making it 25k. That's amazing. That right off the bat, that's amazing. I can't even argue with that. I think that's just amazing. Does what I needed to do. Right off the bat, that's just, again, it's amazing. Does what I need to do, guys. But anyway, let's talk about like an actual good hand. So I was telling you about this card, Destructive Strength. I think is a really, really good card to have on your first hand. Hercule, this is good card to play early game. Really, really good card. I would say Goku could be a good card early game. Matter of fact, even in mid game could be a good card to have. The Son Gohan could be that way as well. And having Vegeta also during your hand could be a good hand too as well. So let's go ahead and do the draw simulator a bit. So this hand right here is actually a pretty decent hand. I would play with this hand. It gives me what I need. I need this giant meteor. I need this card. It's a card I would definitely keep. I would keep this card. I would keep everything. I'll keep this whole entire hand because this hand actually works out very, very well. What I would probably charge for my energy if it's whether it be my turn or the second turn, I would probably put this Gohan down as energy. Why? I can't really do anything with it right now until turn 5. You know what I mean? Till turn 5. So seeing this card right here, really, really good stuff. So that's really, really good. Let's reset the hand. Let's draw another additional hand. Another good hand. This is another good hand right here. In my opinion, does what I needed to do. If I have the charger energy on my first turn, I would probably charge one of these, either this Goku here or this Gohan. I would probably charge one of these cards, or maybe this Android 17 or 18. I would probably charge that. Don't get me wrong, this can come in situational. If you see yourself having like a double card, like a twin card, you may want to just get rid of those cards like immediately because you may not use them until whenever you need it. And typically how I use Gohan and Goku, I'll probably use them like at least twice or so during a match. I won't use it like all 4 turns, but twice in a match or so, or maybe 3 times. So charging one of them as energy is not too bad. So this right here is a pretty good hand. So let me go ahead and reset it. I'll show you at least a bad hand. Probably a bad hand would probably be the opposite of what I stated. This right here is somewhat a relatively bad hand. If I had to say what I had to do, not too bad. Actually, it's not that bad. If it were me, if I had to charge a card for energy, I probably would have charged this Trunks. I would charge this Trunks for sure. I would have charged that. Then I probably would have played that Gohan. And then when it got to turn 3, I would have played Destructive Strength because you need to do that. Or I may have probably charged this Instant Kamehameha, probably charged that. Or the Trunks, one of those two, charge those two. These 2 cards here, these are probably cards you need to see. You need to put these are your win conditions. You want to take advantage of them. That's just me. But anyway, guys, just a small demo of what I would probably play for taking advantage of cards you're going to have in your hand. This is my deck overall a little bit here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and peace.